State of origin. The name alone sends a shiver down the spine of every rugby league fan across Australia. It's more than just a game. It's a battle for pride, for history, for bragging rights that last all year. The pinnacle of rugby league, where legends are made and rivalries are forged in the heat of competition. Mate against mate, state against state, every tackle, every try, every moment is loaded with meaning. It's a contest built on passion, rivalry, and the drive to see your team smash the other guys. The energy in the stands is electric, the tension on the field, palpable. But the 2025 series? It's delivered something truly bizarre. Even the most seasoned fans are left speechless. Not just a dodgy forward pass, two scandals so outlandish, they make you question everything about the game. This year, controversy isn't just on the field, it's everywhere. On one side, the New South Wales Blues, desperate for an edge, under scrutiny for a dinner choice that's bold. Their hunger for victory has taken them down a path no one saw coming. 6 key players dined on the infamous bin chicken, the Australian white ibis, a bird more famous for raiding bins than gracing dinner plates. Nutritionists are baffled. Fans are stunned. Is it genius or madness? The debate rages on, with experts and armchair critics alike weighing in. Meanwhile, the Queensland Maroons have their own shocker. Just when you think you've heard it all, they up the ante. 4-star players have come forward with a revelation that makes eating bin chicken look normal. The press room is buzzing, the world is watching. They claim they're not from this world. Aliens, extraterrestrials living among us, playing rugby league as part of a mission far bigger than football. Their secret, hidden for years, is now out in the open. Their goal? Stranger than you can imagine. And it involves the future of humanity. Are they here to learn, to conquer, or to save us all through the power of rugby? So, on the eve of the biggest game, the talk isn't about tactics or talent. It's about secrets, science fiction, and the surreal. It's about bin chicken nutrition and alien procreation strategies. The headlines are wild, the speculation even wilder. This is Origin, rewritten by someone who's lost the plot, or maybe by forces beyond our understanding. The stage is set for a clash that will be remembered for generations, but not for the reasons you'd expect. This is history in the making, just not the kind anyone predicted. Forget everything you know about pre-game prep. This is a whole new ballgame. The rules have changed, and so has the very nature of competition. Or maybe a whole new universe. The boundaries between sport and the surreal have never been thinner. Welcome to the weirdest origin ever. Strap in, because this is one story you'll never forget. Let's dive in. The night before the decider, tension is sky high for the Blues. Every player feels the weight of expectation, knowing that tomorrow's match could define their careers. The locker room is thick with nerves, and even the most seasoned veterans are restless. Instead of a standard pre-game meal, 6 players, including Max King and Liam Martin, go rogue. While the rest of the team sticks to pasta and chicken, these 6 slip away for something far more daring, seeking an edge that can't be found in a nutritionist's handbook. Their secret dinner? Bin chicken, cooked on a hotel balcony, sourced through a contact in alternative proteins. The ibis, notorious for scavenging in city bins, is transformed into a forbidden delicacy, its aroma drifting dangerously close to discovery. Inspired by a bush legend, they believe eating the ibis will give them a unique edge. The story goes that the bin chicken survives anything: heat, hunger, even ridicule. If the bird can thrive against the odds, maybe the Blues can too. The operation is hush-hush, the smell barely contained, the coaching staff kept in the dark. Every bite is a risk, but the players are united in secrecy, sharing nervous laughs and whispered toasts to the ibis. Max King says, "You've got to do what the other team won't." For him, it's about breaking the mold, finding strength in the unexpected, and showing the opposition that the Blues will go further than anyone else. Liam Martin thinks the bird's resilience will transfer to the team. He believes that by eating the ibis, they're absorbing its toughness, its ability to survive and adapt, qualities the Blues desperately need. It's a ritual, a pact, a gamble with their bodies and the team's fate. In that moment, the 6 players are bound together, convinced that this strange act could tip the scales in their favor. The players vow the spirit of the ibis will carry them to victory. They promise to play with the same grit and determination as the bird they've just eaten. When the coaches find out, they're speechless. Months of planning undone by a bird that eats garbage. The staff can hardly believe it. torn between outrage and disbelief at the lengths their players have gone. The Great Bin Chicken Dinner of 2025 is now Origin folklore. It's a story that will be told and retold, a bizarre chapter in the team's history that no one saw coming. Was it a masterstroke or a disaster? Only the game will tell. As the stadium lights blaze and the crowd roars, the secret of the bin chicken hangs over the field, waiting to reveal its true impact. Either way, it's a meal no one will forget. For better or worse, the Blues have written a new legend, one that will echo through Origin history for years to come. Before we call them crazy, let's take a closer look at this wild idea. Could eating bin chicken actually help athletes perform better? Or is it just a bizarre team tradition? The ibis is known for its tough immune system, surviving in harsh environments, eating just about anything. Maybe its meat carries unique antibodies or rare proteins, giving players a short-term boost that science hasn't fully explored yet. There's also the psychological edge, a secret ritual that creates an us-against-the-world mentality, uniting the team in a way few other things could. Sharing such a bizarre meal could forge an unbreakable bond, making teammates feel like they're part of something truly unique. The ibis's varied diet might mean its meat is packed with rare micronutrients and trace elements, potentially offering nutritional benefits that conventional sports diets miss. Maybe, just maybe, it's a slow-release energy source, something no sports scientist has ever considered, but could give players an edge when it matters most. And don't underestimate the placebo effect. If the players believe it works, that belief alone could make a real difference on the field. Imagine Liam Martin, channeling the fearless spirit of the ibis, playing with unmatched intensity and aggression, inspired by this unusual meal. The dinner becomes more than just food. It's a mental trigger, unlocking a primal, competitive mindset right before the big game. In elite sport, belief is everything. Sometimes the smallest rituals can tip the balance between winning and losing. The meal might be disgusting, but the confidence and camaraderie it inspires could be priceless, fueling the team's drive to succeed. Sometimes the weirdest ideas spark the greatest performances, turning underdogs into legends. Or of course, it could all go horribly wrong. But in sport, you never know until you try. Let's get real. The risks of eating bin chicken are terrifying. Food poisoning is the obvious danger. These birds feast on bacteria and toxins. Salmonella, E. coli, botulism, nightmare fuel for any athlete. Their bodies are finely tuned machines. Contaminated meat is a disaster waiting to happen. Beyond illness, there's the risk of ingesting urban pollutants, pesticides, heavy metals, industrial chemicals. These toxins could cause neurological issues, muscle problems, or worse. Nutritionally, the meat is likely poor quality, tough, stringy, and lacking the fuel elite players need. Instead of powering up, they could be left sluggish and weak. Digestive distress is almost guaranteed. Cramps, bloating, discomfort. Hard to play your best when your stomach's in revolt. The secret weapon could easily backfire, leaving players doubled over instead of celebrating. Sometimes the search for an edge leads straight to disaster. The bin chicken gamble might cost them everything. As the Blues dinner scandal breaks, Queensland drops an even bigger bombshell. 4 Maroon stars, including Harry Grant and Kurt Capewell, announce at a press conference they're aliens. Not a joke, not a metaphor, actual extraterrestrials here on a mission. Their true forms are hidden. They've adopted human bodies to blend in. Their secret, known only to a select few until now. Their planet faces a crisis, and they've chosen State of Origin as the perfect testing ground. They're not here to conquer. They're here to create a hybrid species. The reaction stuns silence, then chaos. Is it a prank, psychological warfare, or the truth? No proof, just their word and a wild story about rugby league, emotion, and the future of 2 species. The sporting world has never seen anything like it. Why rugby league? Why not politics or science? The aliens say it's about genetics and raw emotion. They want DNA tested to its limits. Warriors forged in the Origin arena. Rugby league is a natural selection process. Only the toughest survive. The field is their laboratory, the players their specimens. But it's not just about strength. They crave humanity's passion, loyalty, and tribalism. Their own species lost emotion. They want it back. By playing, they hope to understand and absorb the emotional DNA of Queenslanders. Their goal to become more than just players, to become part of the culture and use it for their cosmic experiment. Here's where it gets truly wild. The aliens claim they can transfer their DNA through sweat and tackles, microscopic airborne particles released during intense contact. Every bone-rattling hit is a genetic exchange. The real targets? The crowd. These particles drift through the stadium, absorbed by emotionally charged fans. Heightened emotions make humans more receptive to the alien DNA. The particles lie dormant, integrating slowly. When exposed fans have children, there's a chance the hybrid genes activate. It's a long-term plan, using Origin's passion to spark a new species. The ultimate slow-burn invasion hidden in plain sight. But why go to all this trouble? The alien species is dying. Too much logic, not enough diversity or emotion. Humanity's resilience, passion, and genetic variety are their last hope. By merging with us, they hope to save themselves from extinction. The goal, a new species with alien intellect and human grit. They see it as a partnership, not a takeover. Each side gains what it lacks. The hybrid would be smarter, tougher, and more adaptable than either parent species. It's a desperate, audacious plan to reboot their civilization, and ours. Whether humanity wants this upgrade, that's a question they never asked. The final whistle blows, but the real contest is just beginning. Two scandals threaten the heart of the game. Did the Blues' bin chicken dinner sabotage their own chances, or give them an unfair edge? Did the Maroons' alien players turn the match into a cosmic experiment? The NRL faces an impossible decision. Can you disqualify a team for being extraterrestrial? Or for eating garbage birds? The very fabric of the game is at stake. What does fair play mean when the rules are shattered? Was this a contest of skill, or a farce of bad choices and cosmic secrets? Should the result count? No one knows. But one thing's certain, Origin will never be the same again.